What an atmosphere in this elimination game. James blows past Pearson, throws it down. James right now is at a special zone. Rondo the fake and puts it in. He is so crafty around the basket. James puts it in again. Right now, unstoppable. This is one of the most incredible performances of his career. LeBron James and the Heat have blown this one open. A virtuoso performance from James tonight. He's got 45. And there will be a Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to Game Time. Rick Kamla, Dennis Scott, 7-time NBA champion Robert Horry. We've got LaChina Robinson in our social arena. We're all set, and we start our 30-minute run in Boston. Game 6 Eastern Conference Finals. Celtics 1 win away from the finals. The Heat 1 win away from Game 7. Rondo 21, 7, and 11 per in the first 5 in the series. LeBron 32 and 10 in the first 5 in this series. Paul Pierce with the miss. That was a recurring theme in this game. LeBron James dunking and scoring. That was a familiar refrain as well.
Yes, right, Rick. Attack mode, LeBron James all night long.
We had a weird moment here. You see Dwayne Wade trying to chase down the loose ball. Turnover D. Wade. And watch the Boston fan right here. Boing. Are you kidding me?
I know he did that on purpose.
Yeah, he did.
This is the worst pass I've ever seen. I'm serious. LeBron James gets the steal. And he goes all the way, scooping and scoring. I heard a tweet get him to the line. Miami up 7. And then LeBron for 3. 14 points on 6 of 7 in the first quarter.
Man, it was not just LeBron scoring. Paul Pierce looked very slow on a lot of those moves. So way to go at him, LeBron.
Rajon Rondo, tough and 1. Boston within 8 after that. 21 and 10 for Rajon Rondo. Chris Bosh did not start Game 6. He had 7 points, 6 rebounds in 28 minutes.
We're having Bosh on the floor, another shot maker, 3 big block shots tonight from Bosh.
LeBron James kept it rolling in the second quarter. How about a spinning fadeaway, Rob?
Right into his sweet spot. When you get it rolling like that, you get it down in that paint, just turn around and jump over everybody.
And then DZ Rondo gave the Heat.
Peekaboo! Yes, he tricked you again. Nice fake, strong finish by Rondo.
We flash back to Game 3. Kevin Garnett down in the post working against Udonis Haslem. Haslem gets him from behind, knocks Garnett to the floor, proving he's okay. He does 8 push-ups.
You gotta love it. 17 years in.
Get down to the floor.
Showing your strength.
Push-up. Get down to the floor.
Rondo did, as we're going to show you right here. We fast forward to Game 6. Rondo and Mario Chalmers collide. Foul on Chalmers. And a hush came over the crowd at TD Garden. Is Rondo okay? And then...
Wait, he's okay? Yes, he is.
1, 2, both with the fist. Rob, a little bit better form than KG?
A much better form. You know, military style. Get down to the ground.
3D breakdown, LBJ.
Well, it's real simple. Anytime LeBron James is on the floor, you always put a body on him. You must box out. You see his vision. Michael Petras falls asleep. That means the king must go to the rim and attack. Basketball 101. Box out. Freeze it! Oh, hello, Rim. How you doing?
I don't know if he can kiss the sky, but he can kiss the rim. Miami up 10. And, Rob, LeBron James had 30 points in the first half, 12 of 14 from the field. Miami up 13 at halftime.
He's just simply amazing. You know, when you get that step back going like that, you can't stop it.
Paul Pierce misses. Brandon passes there with a noisy putback. Boston within 12.
Right there, you want to box out, but you thinking they're going to make this run right here. They're getting on the break. Paul Pierce with one of the scoop shots. He's like, uh-oh.
Here they come.
Here they come. Don't let it happen.
Boston within 10, 4 of 18, 9 points for Paul Pierce, and then Pierce loses it. LeBron James to Chalmers for 3. Miami up 15.
Well, you're in attack mode as a shooter. Be ready to shoot because LeBron will pass you the ball. Big-time 3 by Chalmers.
LeBron didn't need a pass right now. Right in Michael Petras' face for 3. Miami led by 13 going to the fourth quarter.
It's rolling, rolling, rolling. That's what's happening right now. He's just rolling.
Dwayne Wade, 17 points, 6 of 17 from the field. Shane Battier to Wade, driving baseline and scoring. Miami up 17. And then a Battier 3 puts them up 18.
Well, the good thing about penetration, as I said before, is your shooter be ready to shoot because Wade and LeBron are willing passers.
As Wade was right here. Dwayne Wade's going to feed LeBron James, who had 45 points in Game 6. That bucket gave Miami its largest lead of 25. The Big Three looking on as LeBron James gets showered with beer or something.
Come
by the
on,
fans at TD
y'all better than that.
19 of 26 from the field for LeBron, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and Miami wins Game 6 98-79, and they force a Game 7 Saturday night in Miami. The Heat snap a 3-game losing streak in this series. They snap a 4-game losing streak in Boston. And for Boston, it's the first loss in the Core 4 era at home in Game 6, leading a series 3-2. They're now 4-1 in that situation. Here is the King on his rather large night.
Well, in an environment like this, you want to have a big game. You know, I wanted to be there for my teammates no matter what was going on throughout the course of the game. So, you know, like I said, I'm happy I was able to make some plays. You know, both offensively and defensively to help us win this game. This was a gut check for us. You know, and it's good to see how we was able to bounce back after that loss, after that Game 5 loss at home.
He was locked in from the beginning of the game, like I've never seen him before. I mean, the shots he was making was, unbelievable. Some good defense, and he just made it. So, he really put on the MVP performance tonight, and not just scoring the ball, but rebounding the ball defensively. He did it all tonight. So it was great. It was great to see him come out and lead this team the way he did today. And we just gave him the ball and got out the way. And he made us look good early on, and then we was able to to do things to help him in the ball game defensively, rebound the ball and make timely shots.
He was absolutely fearless tonight, and it was contagious. The way he approached the last 48 hours, and not only LeBron but everybody else. It wasn't the end of the world. Nobody likes getting thrown dirt on your face before you're not even dead. But he showed great resolve the last day before you get to this point, and you could see it leading up to that. But he was fearless in the game, and everybody followed from there.
Sometimes you show up, and I don't think our guys are thinking the magnitude of the game, honestly. It's just, guys wanted to. I don't think one guy showed up tonight and said, you know what, I'm not going to play well. I think every single guy showed up, and he wanted to play as hard and the best he could. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and even when you want it to happen. The good news is we get to do it again. So that's the good news. The bad news, we have to do it on the road, and we're comfortable on the road. We've been comfortable, but we're going to have to play a hell of a game.
And that's what LeBron James did in Game 6. The 30 points in the first half, a playoff career high for him, and ties Dwayne Wade for the most in Heat playoff history in any half. The 45 points, one shy of the Heat single-game record in the playoffs. Wade went for 45 against the Celtics back in 2010, and LeBron James 4 points off of his personal playoff career high of 49 set back in 2009, Game 1 against Orlando. So Dwayne Wade still has the record, 46, as we take a look at that performance for Wade in the Miami Heat against the Celtics in 2010. And after they lost this series, he vowed, we're not losing in the first round ever again. And they've been on a pretty good roll ever since.
They've been on a good roll. And the beauty of watching these highlights and seeing D-Wade, it's all about attack mode, getting into the rim, getting into the paint. And that was a younger D-Wade with fresher legs. So to see that style of play still being impactful today is big for him.
Is that the best you've ever seen LeBron James here tonight in Game 6?
It's one of them. I take it because he just came out so demonstrative in the first half. 30 points is simply amazing. I hadn't seen a performance like that since Sleepy Ford did it back in the day when he was at Golden State. But he was just simply amazing. Sometimes you don't have enough words to put something where it should be. I don't have any words.
So let's get some more words from you via the second look on LeBron James and this epic performance in Game 6.
Well, for me, we said earlier, you got to swagger back. We know that word is overused, but for a guy to average 30 points through this playoffs, that's because he's so gifted. Now he's getting into that mode where we say, when in doubt, I have the defense on their heels, attack the rim. Because when I do that, I can open things up for everyone else. In case y'all forgot, a few years, I think it was 2 summers ago, he worked out with Hakeem Olajuwon. This is that, off-the-block post-up game. Defense not going to come, I'm going to go to my fade game. But all these shots are available because of early in the game of getting to the rim. Defense is not going to help. Peaches, I see you on your heels. Bass, little fadeaway, kiss it off the glass. Once you get a couple layups, you knock down a 3, you knock down a runner, now you have that confidence, that swagger I'm talking about for 48 minutes. Not 44, not 40 minutes, 48 minutes he was ready to go. Coach Spoelstra took him out, so it's only 44 and some change.
All right, Dennis and Robert and everybody watching, it's time for the stat of the night. Presented by Corona Light. And check out this history. Are you kidding me? There's only been 2 players in the history of the NBA playoffs to go for at least 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists. LeBron James and, of course, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt, back in 1964 against St. Louis, went for 50, 15, and 6. He shot 69%. LeBron shot 73% as a part of his 45, 15, and 5. Robert, you've been a part of a lot of major NBA history. In terms of LeBron James, with the 45, 15, and 5, up there with Wilt Chamberlain, what do you have to say to that?
I look at the shooting percentage. Dennis and I talked about this. A lot of times when a guy goes out and shoots 20 times and he gets 21 points, he thinks he's done something. He ain't done nothing. But looking at that line right there, 73%, it's simply amazing. That lets you know he was in attack mode, and it wasn't just layups. Wilt didn't shoot jumpers.
Right.
LeBron shot threes, he shot fadeaways, he shot in the paint, he was everywhere. He was just like Samuel Fair, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. He was just simply amazing.
When you look at that stat too, Rob, he outscored the big 3
by a lot.
By himself. Yeah. By himself. Now, early in the game, you thought Rondo was going to put his imprint on there, but I think Paul Pierce is the key if they want to have a chance. Somehow, some way, get your legs together because LeBron's going to be coming at you. And I know it's tough to try to slow him down along with trying to get your 30 points as well.
Unbelievable performance by LeBron James.